잊어버려도 괜찮아. 몇 번이고 다시 하면 되니까.
It's fine if you forget. We'll do it again and again.
Huh? Just now? Whose voice was that?
나를 또 잊어버린다고 해도 괜찮아. 가장 먼저 기억해내는 것도 내가 된다면.
It's fine even if you forget me again. As long as I'm the first person you remember again.
I feel like something's digging inside my head. My head hurts. The photo. I think I remember.
뭐? 말도 안 돼.
What? Ridiculous.
가방 안에 왜 저게 있는 거야?
Why is that in the bag?
여긴 내 세계인데 왜 멋대로?
This is my world. How could it?
이건 반칙이야.
This is cheating.
이건 내가 원하던 세계가 아니라고.
This is not the world I wanted.
Boy with the silver hair. Was my first ball joint doll. He liked candied lemon tea. And he was always so unsure of himself. God, that beautiful, beautiful man.
Right? I missed him. I really liked his route.
Me too. Definitely my favorite. Show the ice cream one.
Yes.
He was nervous that he'd be replaced. And he kind of was. But he always watched over me in the back.
In the back? Oh. He liked the watching your badunkadonk.
He was never good at expressing himself, but he had a good heart.
I still am shook by the fact they had a sex scene.
And the boy with the blonde hair is
Our pet.
Yonho, our pet. He was afraid of being abandoned, but he followed me and needed me more than anyone else. He had so much hurt, but he was always bright.
And a bit psycho.
Yonho's only mission was to never lose me. Healthy. My calm and nice doll. The boy with the black hair.
Not a boy,
Forgot
but
him.
he was from many years ago.
Is Yuri, who liked Secret Garden. He was definitely a music teacher. He played the drums and the piano. He was always so confident. But he wasn't good at facing the changes caused by his honest feelings. He did look lighthearted, but he wasn't really that way inside. I met Yuri for the first time on Christmas. The boy with the brown hair.
Ah, yes, the yandere.
The super yandere.
Yep.
Is Tay. He made breakfast every morning. He seemed to take care of everyone, but he always felt lonely. That doll was the most careful to me.
What?
What?
He was not careful. He was psycho.
That doll was the most careful to me, but he was the one who most wanted to approach me.
The one who was like, yes, her blood. You know?
Slurp it up.
He's crazy.
Oh my god. And he was the only one who physically hurt her too,
Yep.
when he started messing her knee.
Mm-hmm.
My god.
Ah, yes, such wonderful memories with Tay.
Tay had hurtful memories that couldn't ever be erased.
I mean, even look at them kissing and she's crying. She never were
Mm-mm.
crying with the other people. I'm like, come on.
Mm-mm. Lastly, that boy with red hair is... red. He was a unique doll that had big dreams about how special he was.
They're really cute together, though.
Mm-hmm. He was afraid that if he wasn't special, he'd disappear from the world. And he saved me. Save? From what? What did Red save me from? That... oh. He said it's fine. Red said that it's fine even if I forget. He said I can just remember again tomorrow. Yes, I had my amnesia even then. I remember.
I remember being deceived by this picture. That Yuri is not really a glasses-wearing sexy man.
Mm.
I hate you, Yuri. I'll never forgive you.
Now I remember everything. And the life with the dolls didn't happen just once. They repeated over and over again.
Yes, and Coco and I have endured it all.
It always ended with the amusement park. And there was no next. I went back to the day the dolls turned human. Why? How is that possible? How can time flow that way? It's strange. What happened?
기억이 돌아오다니 말도 안 돼.
It doesn't make sense that you got your memories back.
왜지?
Why?
분명히 일기장은 모두 찢었는데
I definitely tore up the diary.
항상 크리스마스 날의 놀이공원에서 너의 모든 일기장은 불태워졌었는데
All your diaries were burned at the amusement park on Christmas Day.
너의 추억은 불태워졌을 텐데
All your memories should have been burned.
마술쟁이도 분명 그걸 보고 있었단 말이야.
The wizard was watching too.
어?
Huh?
What was that sound? I think I just heard glass shattering.
안 돼.
No.
왜 무너지는 거야?
Why is it shattering?
아직 끝나면 안 돼.
It can't end yet.
Yes, it can!
Yes!
얼마 되지 않는단 말이야.
I haven't spent that much time with her.
싫어. 영원히 같이 있을 거야.
No, I'm going to be with her forever. I'm going to keep Coco and Binks trapped here forever.
No!
싫어! 날 여기서 데려가지 마!
No, don't take me away from here.
Huh? The merry-go-round stopped.
이런 곳에 창고문이 있었을 줄이야.
Never knew there'd be a closet here.
나도 처음 알았어.
Yeah, I never knew too.
이제 문을 열면 되는 겁니까?
Can we open the door?
안에서 강한 어두운 기운이 느껴져요.
I feel strong dark spirit inside.
무서워요. 이건
I'm scared. This is...
모든 장난감들이 두려워하는 기운이에요.
It's a spirit every doll is afraid of.
It's the letter ghost.
이 안은 증오와 원망, 한탄으로 가득 차 있어요.
Place is full of hatred, resentment, and despair. Hello,
어쩌면
Jade.
이 안에 파이널 보스가
Hello,
있을지도
Jade. Welcome.
모르겠군.
Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming. Hope you're doing well. Maybe the final boss will be in here.
Is Yuri a gamer? What? That would be the biggest twist ever.
납치범 말이야.
The kidnapper, I mean.
모두 준비되었어?
Are you all ready?
어,
Yes.
여기로 돌아와 버렸어.
We've come back to this place.
기껏 너와 함께 있을 수 있게 됐는데
When I finally managed to be with you.
이제야 너와 단둘이
Finally, I had you all to myself.
꿈이 깨졌어.
My dream was shattered.
Are we?
이곳은 버려진 장난감의 방.
This is the room where all the abandoned toys are.
이름을 잃거나 버려진 장난감들이 오게 되는 방이야.
It's the room where all dolls that get abandoned or lose their names come.
주인이 다시 찾아주길 바라면서 이곳에 처박혀 있다가 주인을 포기하게 되면 저 문을 열고 나갈 수 있어.
They all stay locked up here, waiting for their owners to look for them again. They can open the door and leave only when they give up their owners.
Abandoned toys are. Then you've been in this town. Or room.
네가 날 잊은 순간부터 난 여기 있었어.
I was here from the moment you forgot about me.
널 계속 지켜보면서 여기에 있었어.
I stayed here, watching over you.
Such a disturbing place.
많은 인형들이 여길 다녀갔어.
A lot of dolls came and went.
모두 주인을 단념하고 저 문을 열고 나갔지.
Everyone gave up on their owners and left.
그중 몇몇은 주인에게 다시 기억돼서 기쁘게 웃으면서 나갔어.
And some dolls were remembered by their owners again and left the room happily.
하지만 대부분은 자신의 이름을 버리고 방으로 나갔지.
But most dolls abandoned their names and left.
그리고 주인에게 버려져 쓰레기통에 처박힌 운명을 받아들이는 거야.
and they accept their fate of being thrown away in the trash.
장난감의 영혼을 버리는 시지.
That destroys the souls of the dolls.
난 그래도 포기하지 못했어.
I still couldn't give up.
너희 할아버지가 말했어.
Your grandfather said this.
Grandpa?
나에게 고맙다고. 널 외롭지 않게 해줘서 고맙다고 내게 말했다고.
He thanked me for not making you lonely.
그리고 난 기다려주는 것만으로도 충분하다고 그랬어.
And he said all I have to do is wait, and that would be enough.
그래서 난 기다렸어.
So I waited.
너의 약속을 믿고 여기서 계속 기다렸어.
I believed in your promise and waited here.
하지만 기다려도 오지 않으니까
But you never came, no matter how long I waited.
낮인지 밤인지 분간도 되지 않는 이 지루한 공간에서 몇 년을 기다려도
In this boring room where I can't even tell night from day, I waited for years.
멍하니 너의 일기장만 뒤척이며 몇 년을 기다려도
I just spaced out and flipped through your diary for years.
날 찾아주지 않았어.
But you never came looking for me.
Then you... here?
늘 함께 있자고 약속했으면서
You promised to be together forever.
그 약속을 믿고 나부터
I believed in that promise and waited so long.
기다려도 오지 않으니까
But no matter how long I waited, you didn't come.
어쩔 수 없이 이런 수를 써서라도 널 다시 만나고 싶었어.
So I wanted to meet you again in any way possible.
날 기억해내게 하고 싶었어.
I wanted you to remember me again.
그리고 마침내 네가 날 기억해냈어.
And finally you remembered me.
비록 이름은 기억하지 못했지만
Although you don't remember my name.
내 존재는 기억해준 거잖아.
You remembered my existence, right?
그것만이라도 기뻐.
I'm still happy with that.
뭐니?
The door?
And...
히로인 찾았다.
Heroine, I found you.
everyone! How did you...
무사한 거야?
Are you safe?
다친 데는 없어?
Are you hurt?
Now I am. Everyone!
마스터, 한참을 찾았어요.
Jackie, we looked for you everywhere.
다친 곳은 없어 보이는군요.
You do not seem hurt.
다행입니다.
Thank God.
빨리 이곳을 정리하고 나가죠.
Let's hurry out of this place.
아, 이런 곳에서 저런 중2병과 데이트라니 실망이야.
You're on a date with an angsty jerk here. I'm disappointed.
Love it.
Yeah.
He's like, if I have to share you, please don't let it be with a Sasuke wannabe.
더 위험해지기 전에 빨리 여길 빠져나가는 게 좋겠어.
It'd be best to leave this place before things get more dangerous. Okay, but how did you come in here? I just heard that only abandoned toys can.
그건 나중에 설명할게.
We'll explain that later. It's just a room in your house, but whatever.
저 처음 보는 녀석은 누구야?
Who is that guy? He's creepy.
He's just like
데려가지 마.
shoving himself against the corner, all like.
Right? I mean, even Yonho could beat him up, probably. He's such a scrawny little thing. Although that one long arm is still unnatural.
It can wrap around all of them and constrict them all.
Oh my god. Don't take her.
그녀를 데려가지 마.
Don't take her away.
이제야 겨우 만날 수 있게 됐는데
I finally got to meet her.
안 돼. 싫어. 절대 안 돼.
No, I don't want to. Never.
싫어. 데려갈 거라면
No, if you're going to take her. Oh no, he's grabbing the arm. Is he gonna separate it?
히로인! 너 히로인을 놓지 못해!
Heroine, hey, let go of her.
이 녀석을 가만두지 않을 거야.
I won't leave her alone.
내가 이 녀석을 해치는 꼴을 보고 싶지 않다면
If you don't want to see her get hurt,
시간을 끌면 더 위험할 것 같은걸.
it'll get more dangerous if we stall.
어떡하지, 테이?
What do we do, Tay?
상대를 잘
Transform!
Right? Power
Into your
Rangers
sentai
time.
outfits!
크게 다칠 거야.
It's best not to provoke him. If he does something, she might get hurt.
하지만
But
저쪽은 제정신이 아닌 것 같군요. 흉기를 가지고 있으니 이쪽에서 함부로 움직일
wait,
수
he has a
없습니다.
weapon? What, his arm?
Yes. I do not think he is in his right mind. He has a weapon, so we cannot do anything.
어쩌면 잠시 여기서는 빠지는 게 나을 수도 있어.
Wait, Lance, you have your chancla, don't you?
The most powerful weapon of them all.
Right? Just aim it at his head.
Maybe it might be better to back off for a while, since her safety should come first.
조금이라도 움직이면 너희들의 오너가 어떻게 될지.
If you make the slightest move, watch what will happen to your own.
Please, stop.
넌 가만히 있어.
You stay still.
I'm sorry for forgetting you.
뭐?
What?
I'm so sorry that I forgot you. I forgot you as I grew up. It's not just you. I forgot all the other precious things I felt. I just tried to become normal and not to get noticed. I even denied the most important parts of me to my closest friends. I was too scared of seeming like another Peter Pan. I was scared of telling people that I liked dolls. Even though I knew that without my dolls, my life would have turned into ruin. Since when did it start? Since when did I care about what other people thought? Having people tell me that I grew up and got mature. Since when did I start throwing away all the toys I used to play with? But I soon got interested in new toys. I needed them. A teddy bear, a Barbie, and ball-jointed dolls. I I was lonely without them. Grandpa and the toys were the only ones who would listen to me.
Oh, this feels kind of relatable because, you know, growing up as an only child, I really only had my toys to keep me company and my
Aw.
imagination, and then it became books after toys, and then it became video games. So it just changes over time.
Yeah. Never wrong of something having to comfort you.
Yeah.
But I thought that the world wouldn't accept me for who I am. The world seemed to expect me to naturally get more mature as I grew older. Even though I haven't changed a bit. I mean, she's got a point. There are a lot of people who would judge others for having quote unquote immature tastes.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, as far as I figure, as long as it's something that's not sort of taking over your life, preventing you from learning or getting a job or all the things you need to do to be able to take care of yourselves, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried my best to forget. All the things I cherished, including you. I tried to wipe them out of my head. I told myself I'm mature now, even though my parents don't look after me, that I can live by myself. So when they came, I pretended to be mature, pretended to understand. But in my mind, I wanted to call them every night ever since Grandpa passed away.
Aw.
I'm sorry for forgetting you for so long. I'm sorry for forgetting all the precious promises I made with you.
Uh,
저 정말로
really?
나에게 사과하는 거야?
You're apologizing to me?
이때야. 어서 그녀를.
No. Hurry and kill him!
알았어. 레드, 너 아까 말했던 그것 좀 써봐.
All right, Red, use what you told us earlier.
You bought a gun, right? Wouldn't that be crazy? He just pulls out a gun and
That-
shoots him.
That would make this entire lengthy game all worth it if Red just pulled out a gun.
I would love it'd be so stupid and out of the like crazy, but I would love it.
그게 뭔가요?
What is that? A gun?
그 오렌지색 액체 있잖아. 네 자켓 안에 있던 거.
Uh-oh.
Isn't that gonna
That's-
just make him melt then?
I think so, because
Oh, that's kind of messed up, but okay.
That's orange liquid. The one that was inside your jacket.
I mean, y'all are lucky it would do that, because otherwise you would just wet him and that was it.
말 안 해도 쓰려고 했어. 받아라.
I was about to use it, even if you didn't tell me to. Take it! Wait, what do you mean, take it? You should be saying,
Like when-
take that!
아파.
It hurts! It burns, I'm melting!
뭔가 했더니 독약 같기는 하군.
I wondered what it is. It must be poison.
So y'all had no idea what this was, and it was your trump card?
Right? So stupid. What if it was just freaking orange juice? He was like, what the frick?
Oh, that's what Mr. Eugene gave me. He said that you'd be able to melt fabric with it.
전? 그런데 왜 저 녀석이 저렇게 괴로워하는 거야?
Fabric? But why is he in so much pain?
'Cause he's my first.
적이 당황한 이때예요. 어서 여기를 벗어나요.
He's weak right now. We have to get out of here. Huh? Ah!
잡았다! 히로인!
Got you, heroine.
문을 열었어. 자, 얼른 여길 빠져나가자.
The door's open. Now let's hurry out of this place.
이쪽이에요!
It's this way.
저쪽이 당황한 사이에 서두르세요.
You have to hurry up while he's hindered.
자, 가자.
Now, let's go.
잠시만,
Wait,
아직 할 말이...
I still have other things to say. Bruh, you've done enough talking.
이렇게나 오래 기다렸는데...
I've waited for so long.
가지마! 가지마!
Don't go! Don't go! Ugh, that's a rough ending for him.
Kindergarten. How are you? You watched over the house. Where did Grandpa go? He's probably in the library. It's fine. We can just play by ourselves without Grandpa. What should we do today? Oh, I'll tell you what happened in kindergarten. We had to present to the class a place where we want to go to the most. And I said I want to go to the amusement park. I'm the only one who hasn't been to an amusement park yet. Should I ask Grandpa? But I don't think Grandpa will go to places like that. If I ask, he'll probably say yes, even though he doesn't want to. Probably. Does he think that I'm too little to notice? But I really want to go. Mom and Dad are probably too busy to take me. And you know, if we get to go, I really want to ride the merry-go-round. Huh? You want to ride the merry-go-round too? Okay, let's get on it together. Huh? Who is it? Huh? Dad?
깜짝 방문이란다, 우리 딸.
Surprise, honey.
Oh,
잠깐 여기에 들를 일이 있었단다. 내일 아침에는 비행기를 타야 하지만 우리 딸이 너무 보고 싶어서 왔지.
We had to stop by. We had to catch a plane tomorrow morning, but we missed you so much, so we had to come.
who?
그래, 기쁘구나. 엄마는 레스토랑에 먼저 가 있단다. 준비하렴.
I'm glad. Mom's at the restaurant already. Get ready, honey.
Into the restaurant right away. Then Daddy came to pick me up.
시간이 별로 없어서 빨리 움직여야 한단다.
We don't have much time, so we have to hurry.
그리고 아빠만 온 데는 특별한 이유가 있지.
And there's a special reason why I came here by myself.
A reason?
자, 이거 바꿔라.
Here, take this.
새 인형이란다.
It's a new doll.
전에 있던 건 옆집 강아지가 물어뜯고 난 후부터는 못 쓰지 않니?
The neighbor's dog tore up the one you had, so you need a new one.
마음에 안 드니?
Why, do you not like it?
그래도 아빠가 멀리 외국에서 우리 딸을 생각하면서 사온 거란다. 엄마한테 비밀로 하고.
Why would you have to keep it a secret from the mom?
I have no idea.
Suspicious.
But I brought it all this way just for you. Let's keep this a secret from Mom.
Okay. Thanks, Dad.
그래, 이제야 웃는 얼굴을 보는구나.
You're welcome. Finally, you're smiling. It's just me buying your love as always.
오늘 저녁에는 그 인형을 가지고 가자꾸나.
Let's take that doll for dinner today.
Then how is it a secret from Mom?
Right? That's what.
No entiendo.
인형을 좋아할 줄 알았으면 진작 말하지 그랬어. 아빠가 종종 사줬을 텐데.
You should have told me that you like dolls. I would have bought a lot for you.
No, fine. I don't need a lot, Dad.
그럼 이제 나가자꾸나. 엄마가 기다린단다.
Then let's head out. Mom's waiting.
Okay. I'll be back. Watch over the house for me.
Oh, I guess that's it. 2013, man. Please let this ending song be better than the other one. Ooh, is that her?
Maybe. Most likely, yeah.
Unless it's like Sawyer Shimby.
Yeah, it's her.
Oh, it's so pretty. I mean, it's a pretty good ending, but I do see why they decided, oh, well, we need a better ending, so we'll make a second one.
Hopefully the other one is just a bunch of stuff we can skip through.
Yeah, hopefully, maybe they'll be nice and not make us replay all of the other stuff. Oh, interesting.
Ooh.
Suddenly he's there.
Aw.
Oh, so that's him with the diary.
Naughty Teddy. Today's Sunday, and everyone's gone out. Lance is at the library, Yonho went to hang out with his friends, and Tay's working. I don't know where Yuri is, and Red probably went to read comic books. Then, should I clean up? Whew. Huh? There's a closet here.
Oh boy.
God, look at the dust. Oh, right. I put all the things I don't use here. Let's see. Wow, this is a drawing I drew when I was little. There's a photo album of Grandpa and Grandma when they were young. And. Huh? This is what I played with when I was little. This is my first teddy bear. What was the name?
The name.
The name.
Oh, his hand did look weird there.
The name definitely that. Apollo.
No! My biggest regret ever. Ugh. The end, I wish. God, I wish. Alright, so let's get on with it. We're just gonna. Oh, there's the name right there. Apollo. We're gonna forget the name and continue on with the other ending.
배가 고파올 시간이군. 초콜릿이든 머핀이든 원하는 걸 말해.
I still find that because when I went back to start rewatching some of the earlier episodes that I wasn't part of, I saw that where it like prompted you to put in the name of your first doll, and I was like, oh man.
Right?
Binks is gonna lose it. Apollo ZZZ. Oh, it's the name of the damaged doll. It's the name of the hurt doll. It's the name of the doll that has abandoned its owner. It's the name of the doll that has been waiting for you.
Damn, they really like to
You're like,
emphasize
do you feel
that.
guilty yet? Poke, poke. Do you feel guilty yet? For a long time.
Oh, I just want to tell Sign. So, I think because of we want to save time, it's just better we could just watch the bad endings together or something, you know? Because they're all on YouTube.
For a long time, I didn't move at all and stayed still. I don't remember since when. I look at the same view at the wing shelf. I stood still, watching people pass by the shelves, people searching for something to catch their minds. I think this might be him.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. You still want me to do them, or you want to do them?
You go for it.
I clearly remember the moment someone held me up. It was an old man with so many wrinkles. I didn't know why he chose me, since I never thought someone would ever choose me. You will be great. That was all I heard before he took me to the counter. And then I was put in a paper bag. I couldn't see anything in the bag, but I knew that I was being moved. Even while being moved for a long time, I wasn't curious of where I was going to end up. I knew that this would happen someday. Everyone at that store would have thought the same way. We thought that it was our fate to be picked up by a stranger one day and belong to them. After a long time, I heard a little girl crying. So noisy. It was never this noisy at the store. Who the hell is crying so much?
집 잘 보고 있었니?
Have you been okay in the house?
Here's Grandpa.
울고 있었구나.
You were crying, weren't you, sweetie?
It says %S. What?
Uh-oh.
아이고, 이 울음을 그치질 않네 이거.
Oh no, what's making you cry?
어이구 이거 봐. 이 도로에 그림을 그려놓았네.
Oh, you've drawn on the road. You could have gotten hit.
그래. 오래 기다리게 해서 미안하구나.
Okay, I'm sorry for making you wait too long.
안 되겠구나. 어지간해선 울음을 그칠 것 같지가 않네.
This won't do. I don't think you'll stop crying anytime soon.
우리 손녀는 한번 울기 시작하면
Since my little girl doesn't stop crying once she starts.
그럼 이건 어떠니?
Then how about this?
I was taken out of the paper bag and put in front of the little girl.
Oh,
She was crying, but her face changed immediately. Right in front of her eyes, she smiled.
Hmm?
Right? That didn't make sense.
Run in front of my eyes, maybe?
Right.
And her face turned bright. It was the first time witnessing a human's expression up close. She changed her expression after looking at me, right? She changed after seeing me, right? The reason that annoying noise stopped is because she looked at me, right? Oh, it is. At that moment, I felt like I just made a huge accomplishment. It was the first time feeling that way. I never felt that when I was displayed at the store.
ow.
The little girl touched me, and she hugged me tight. I could feel her. My cottons were pressed down by her arms.
So fluffy. Can I hug it like this?
물론이지.
Of course.
I don't know what was so amazing to her, but she stood still for a while, holding me in her arms. She kept on pressing me with her arms, saying, "It's so fluffy, I'm so happy," and things like that. I think I've made her change. I feel strange. I was born to make humans happy. That is the truth. I realized it for the first time.
너의 첫 번째 인형이란다.
It's your first doll.
My
이름을 지어주도록 하렴.
Give it a name.
a name.
이름을 지어주면 좀 더 애정을 붙일 수 있단다.
You'll get closer to it if you give it a name.
무엇보다 너의 첫 번째 인형 친구니까 말이야.
And more than anything else, since it's your first doll friend.
Okay. A name. What should I call it?
천천히 고민해보려구나.
Why don't you think about it?
너라면 분명 좋은 이름을 지을 수 있을 게다.
I bet you'll give it a fantastic name.
Sure will.
And not regret it at all later.
Okay. A name. What should I call it? Oh! Ace Attorney Apollo Justice! That will be perfect!
That's me screaming internally. Just a hint of it
Sounded
comes
like
out.
a grumpy cat.
Yeah. Apparently, my mother has always told me that I make cat sounds when I am displeased, so apparently it's true.
I was given.
James just like. Well, y'all heard it today. I'm so embarrassed.
Aw, that was cute.
No.
Yes.
Gosh, and you guys haven't even heard the other ones.
I was given a name the first time we met.
I think Mom and Dad are always so busy.
Oh, yes, sign. Thank you so much for reminding me. Of course I forgot. Yeah, the titties. Okay.
What?
Yeah, so I had something happen at work and I had written in the chat, I was like, oh, please remind me during the stream to tell you guys the titty story.
Okay.
Okay, so basically, you know, at my job I have to meet a lot of people, different patients, different names, different cultures, ethnicities, and all that. Unfortunately, sometimes I get patients who have names that I can't for the life of me pronounce. So basically, unfortunately, one of those instances, we had a patient, and I think my brain was just like half asleep, half tired, burned out, whatever. So I'm looking at the name, trying to figure out how I'm going to call the patient back to the window. And I'm like, oh dear, how do I pronounce this? Oh god. So I actually just, without thinking, I just stood out. I'm like, soggy titties? I was like, I think I said it kind of like trying to give like an accent, like not saying full on soggy titties, but like it sounded like it, right? Because I said it really quick and together, like soggy titties, like that or something like that. And my coworkers just like, one of them was in the middle of eating. It was her lunch, and she legit choked on her food. And my other coworker just like stopped what she's doing, and she just burst out laughing. And I didn't even like, my brain didn't comprehend what I had said until I like stopped and I saw their reactions. I was like, what? And they're like, did you know what you just said? I'm like, what? I was trying to call this patient's name. They're like, you said soggy titties. And it hit me, and I'm just like, oh my god, I can't believe I just said that. Oh my gosh, I felt so bad. And the patient, thankfully, didn't respond to that. But I saw, like, a lot of the patients looking over at me. And who knows how many of them, you know, clearly heard what I said, because I have a mask on and blah, blah, blah. So I don't know how many actually heard that. Or they just heard me calling out something and they're looking up trying to determine if it was their name, you know? I was mortified, and I just was like, oh, thank God the patient didn't come up to that. But I was still like, then I had the conundrum of like, well, shit, if it's not soggy titties, then what is it? I'm like, how am I supposed to pronounce this name? And so then I decided to just go with whichever name it looked like, like what part of the name I could pronounce. And so I was like, titties? And the person came up and I swear they tried to tell me how it's pronounced, and they're like, oh, you mean whatever? And my brain just still heard titties. So I was just like, yeah. Oh, it was horrible and amusing. I mean, then this other time we even had another patient with a difficult name that luckily I didn't have to call them. But I was like, grabbing the CD and looking at the name, and I was just like, Chichikaka? And my coworker's like, what did you say? I'm like, that's what the name looks like. Is this your patient? They're like, yeah. I'm like, okay. At least I don't have to call them up to the window. But yeah, this keeps happening. This job, when you have names and you're like, ah, shit. Like, it's almost like being a teacher, right? Can you imagine having to be a teacher, not only having to memorize all those names, but having to pronounce all those names? So yeah, that's the story about soggy titties. And the fact that it was for a man made it even better. Yes, Mr. Titties. Alright, you probably said this line, right?
Yeah, I think.
This girl is actually pretty annoying. I think it's because she only has the human she calls Grandpa who looks over her. But that Grandpa leaves the house often, so she is usually with me. She wants to share everything with me. She never leaves me from the moment she wakes up to the moment she gets in bed. I don't really think she has fiends. Sure. Friends, but yeah. I don't think there are children in the neighborhood she lives in. Or they're all hiding behind those high fences.
It's Mommy. It hasn't even been a month since they left, but... When are they coming to see me? Dad said he'd let me go to kindergarten in 3 months. Will they come to my entrance ceremony?
The little girl always talked about her parents. I don't think she can come up with an answer for why her parents never come to see her. What kind of humans are her parents?
They're horrible.
I'm curious.
So Jade has a family name that's difficult to pronounce too. Oh boy.
What do they do after leaving her behind? I can never know.
Oh, let me show you the dress Mom bought me. I told her I don't really like dresses, but she still bought me one. Apollo, if you like it, I'll give it to you.
Oh boy, Apollo in a dress. I've seen plenty of fan art of that.
Does she think that I'll be able to wear a human's dress? She is indeed a little girl. She's still stupid.
Wow, rude.
Now, let's have a tea party.
She lined up plastic cups and said, I was wondering what she'd do today. She took out the tea bag she brought from the kitchen, and she held up a plastic teapot and poured water into the cup.
Here, have some green tea.
Just finished my cup of green tea.
Yum, I'm jealous.
She looked excited the way she kept grinning. Thanks to that, she kept spilling water, but she seemed to enjoy herself anyways.
Here are the cookies and...
Oh, so part of the name with the RTS, like I would assume one of them is probably a silent letter then? And yeah, the whole lady, is it Dimitrescu? Because then I think in the English dub, didn't they do like Dimitrescu and people were like, no, that's not correct. Coco?
Hello?
Oh, I didn't hear you
Pretty
say
soon.
it.
As her grandpa did this morning, she put the tea bag into the water.
Ahem.
She puts a cup in front of me. And she makes another cup and puts it in front of herself.
Wow.
She exaggeratedly takes a sip.
Take a sip of the tea.
The girl yelled at me. But I can't move since I'm a doll. She reached out her arms to me. And she took the cup and starts pouring green tea on my sewed mouth. The cotton soaks up the water.
Huh? Can't you drink?
I think the girl's confused. She's so stupid.
Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Don't put it in the washing machine.
얘가 정말?
Oh, God. Her mom, who came to her house for a change, looked troubled.
녹차가 이렇게 흘렀는데 얼른 빨아야지. 안 그러면 자국이 남아요.
We have to hurry and wash it when it's covered in green tea, or it will have stains.
No. What a hole.
깨끗하게 빤 다음에 같이 있으면 되잖니?
You can hold it after it's washed and clean.
Well.
Coco.
The little...
Just hearing you say it in my mind over. It's just echoing in my brain. Oh my god.
The little girl doesn't like to let me go. Then she shouldn't have poured green tea on me in the first place. Her parents are more normal than she. They aren't that different from the people I used to see at the store. People caught up in their busy lives and somehow trying to make it up to their kids. Her parents are no different.
할아버지 말을 들어보니 엄마 아빠가 없어도 아주 잘 지내고 있다고 하더구나.
I've heard from Grandpa that you are doing well without us.
어제는 아버님이 사다 주신 인형에다가 녹차를 부었지 뭐예요?
Yesterday, she poured green tea all over the doll he bought for her.
인형하고 재미있게 놀았나 보구나.
You must have had fun with your doll. The little girl had her mouth closed. I was washed and dried under the sun for an afternoon and went back to the girl's arms.
내일이면 다시 가봐야 한단다. 엄마 아빠가 없어도 할아버지랑 잘 지낼 수 있지?
We have to go back tomorrow. Are you going to be okay with Grandpa? I could feel the girl hugging me more. She didn't answer and just stared at the person she calls Dad. I knew that she wanted those two people to come to her kindergarten entrance ceremony that happened a couple days ago. Ooh, my throat.
You okay?
Yeah, I guess because I give him a raspy tone, so it's like making my throat dry up.
Aw.
And I knew that she was very upset when some kid teased her about having her grandpa come instead of her parents.
Rude child.
Mm-hmm.
She ended up sitting still in front of the house watching the sun set that day, mumbling, "Mom, Dad." I knew everything. That she couldn't handle loneliness easily. That she whined a lot. And that she was pretty stupid.
Wow. Oh my god, this little he's such a jerk.
I knew everything so well.
Is he like a tsundere? Is that what this is?
I guess. Which is one of the reasons I really don't like that trope.
Mm-hmm. Could you do the neighbor?
Sure.
It can just be Spot's new toy since it's so tacky. No!
It was the first time some creature other than the little girl harassed me. It bit into my neck with its sharp teeth all drooling. The furry creature must have had fun doing it. The person called Grandpa was pretty patient. No, actually, he was much more patient than the little girl. Since he's been sewing my neck together for more than 2 hours now.
Damn.
I looked horrible with the cotton peeping out of my neck, but I was almost fully recovered now. I thought he was pretty incredible for restoring my shredded body.
늘 고맙구나.
I'm always thankful
그 아이 옆에 있어줘서.
for being by her.
앞으로도 계속 그렇게 있어주거라.
Please stay that way all the time. He did it before, but this grandpa always gives me a huge burden. I mean, he doesn't really have to say that.
유치원에 들어간 지 얼마 되지도 않아서 벌써 글을 쓰는구나. 아이고, 역시 우리 손녀는 똑똑해요, 똑똑해.
It hasn't been that long since you entered kindergarten, but you're already writing. You're so smart.
It's fun to write in my diary.
그래. 일기에 재밌는 추억을 많이 기록하렴.
Yes, write in your diary all of the fun memories you have. The girl nodded.
근데 오늘은 무슨 일에 대해 쓰고 있니?
What are you writing about right now?
This diary will actually be a diary for Apollo and me. Just the two of us.
Oh,
So only us can see it.
그렇구나. 이 둘만의 비밀의 일기장이구나.
I see. It's a secret diary for just the two of you.
It's a secret diary.
The girl is indeed stupid. I can't even see the diary, and she says it's for just the two of us.
Saturday, we got on a swing.
The little girl started to write in her diary every day. She's not the diligent type, but when she starts something, she always gives her best.
I'll read it to you.
She must know that I can't read the diary, so she reads it to me afterwards.
Today is Saturday. The weather was clear.
It's good that she reads me her diary, but I don't like it when she focuses while writing.
I woke up and saw a yellow flower by my bed. I think Grandpa put it there as a joke.
When she pours all her attention to the piece of paper as if she's doing something very important, something creeps up inside me.
These days, Grandpa picks pretty flowers, and the flowers must hurt.
I look at the girl as she reads out loud what she wrote. And I think, why don't my arms move?
I tried making black tea in the morning. My doll Paula was with me.
Why doesn't my heart beat?
My doll Apollo. I think my doll friend likes black tea more than green tea.
Why am I just a doll?
I miss Mom and Dad, but I can handle it because I have my doll Apollo.
I think while looking at the girl smile at me. Someday I'll be abandoned. She'll grow up and turn her attention to her diary or other new dolls. There's nothing I can do to stop that. Nothing. If she forgets me, what will happen to the things written about me in that diary? Will they disappear too? Hey, Pharaoh!
Hello, Pharaoh. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, how you doing, buddy?
For dinner, I ate chicken spaghetti. The end.
Such simple little diary entries.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, Pharaoh, I'm so sad you missed the soggy titty story. If anyone would enjoy it, you would.
I'm done reading.
Yes, very soggy titties. I'm just gonna enjoy the fact that he'll have no idea what it means.
The girl smiles and puts down her diary. How many pages has she written already? Something creeps up inside of me. Dark things start to fill me up.
You and I can only see this diary.
She shows me the diary in front of my eyes again. I feel both jealous and relieved that we are still together. I feel strange. I don't like the girl with her diary. I already know. She says it's our diary, but she's really writing to show the diary to her parents. To show them how much she misses them and to let them know about her daily life. That's why she keeps a diary.
Well, Pharaoh, I think, yeah, you should be more embarrassed for me rather than those feelings.
There's one thing that worries me and I can't get it out of my head. From what month and what day will my name stop appearing in that diary? The next summer, her parents visited her again.
차가 한참이나 막히더구나.
Whew, the traffic was so awful.
내일 비행기가 몇 시지?
What time is our flight tomorrow?
아침 7시예요. 다음에는 호텔에서만 묶여 있어야겠어요.
It's 7 in the morning. We should stay at a hotel next time.
Mom! Dad!
The girl beamed and ran into their arms. She has her diary in her right hand. She always used to say that she'd show it to her mom and dad.
우리 딸 많이 컸네.
My girl is all grown up.
어린애들은 쑥쑥 자란다니까요.
Kids grow so fast these days.
뭐 필요한 건 없니?
Do you have anything you need?
Look at this! This!
이게 뭐야?
What is it?
A diary. I kept a diary.
She didn't even show it to that grandpa person, but she must want her parents to see it. She told me it was just for the two of us.
Liar. That's wench.
I knew deep down that she kept a diary to eventually show it to her parents.
Hey, Smooth.
Hello, Smooth.
Yes,
To
this
the
game is
stream.
never ending. Although I think we're close to it now.
We're trapped.
I can't believe there's a freaking DLC as well.
Oh my god.
Which I don't think I ever want to buy. I don't want it. No.
I felt a shooting pain. You said it was a diary for just the two of us. This line kept ringing inside my chest. But I always knew, didn't I?
Should I find it strange and a little sus the fact that Pharaoh and Smooth showed up around the same time? Were you two recording something? Were you two up to something together? Is that what was happening? Perhaps a continuation of Batman?
Or a way out.
Ooh.
God, I love that playthrough so much.
It was the best. The salt will never ever end.
But I always knew, didn't I? That I'm just a toy and that she's always waiting for her parents. I'm just a toy to soothe her loneliness. I'm just a toy that will get thrown out one day. It was set from the start. It was set from the moment I stood still in that store, staring blankly at the people passing by.
Yeah, no worries, Pharaoh. You take your time.
I am sold to someone, used by someone, and thrown out by someone.
Ooh, that sounds fun, Jade. I would like to hunt pretty girls and boys.
어머, 여보, 전화 왔어요.
Oh, honey, you have a call.
여보세요?
Yeah, hello?
The person called Dad stands up from his seat.
그래. 일기는 나중에 보자꾸나. 맞춤법 검사라도 해줄게.
Wow. Wow. She's like, this isn't a freaking homework assignment. This is her diary. Okay, I'll look at the diary later. I'll proofread it for grammar mistakes and grade you on it.
Huh?
아이고 박사님 안녕하세요.
Oh, Professor, hello.
슬슬 나갈 준비를 해야겠는걸? 저녁은 나가서 먹어야지. 아버님 요리를 하실 수도 없으니.
Wait, you can have more than one girlfriend and boyfriend? What?
Yeah.
Ooh. Harem.
Which reminds me, I still need to check if I have those extra codes.
Yeah, if you do, please share. We should get ready to get out. We'll have dinner outside. Your grandpa can't cook for us.
The person called Dad took his phone and headed to the front door, and the person called Mom disappeared into the kitchen. The little girl, me, and the diary were left by ourselves in the living room. The little girl was trembling. Ah, I feel sorry for her.
And watch him still call her stupid in a second.
She must want to cry. But she didn't. She didn't say anything, turned around and found me.
Hello.
And then she hugged me tighter than ever before.
The fact that I named him Apollo and that it's this cute little girl talking has me thinking of Trucy.
Oh.
Aw. Trucy has a sad backstory too, though.
Yeah.
Thank goodness for Phoenix.
Yeah.
Best
the only
daddy.
real parent she's had.
God, he's like everybody's best daddy, isn't he? Including Edgeworth. Daddy Phoenix, Papa. What, Smooth? I said it. What? You know Phoenix has it in him to be a dom. He probably took lessons from Franziska on how to use a whip. And he went up to her all shy, like, hey, could you teach me how to use the whip? And she's like, why, Phoenix Wright? And he's like, well, I just want to learn for self-defense. And she's like, no, you totally want to dominate my little brother, don't you, Phoenix Wright? And he's like, maybe? And she's like, fine, I'll teach you, you pussy. You know, that kind of conversation.
Jesus.
I just have this whole headcanon in my mind going on now. I just love seeing like fan art and stuff of of Phoenix and Franziska and Edgeworth and all the awkwardness between them about him being married to her brother.
The tears falling from her eyes soaked my cotton. I thought at that moment, I'm glad her parents ignored her.
Nice.
Right?
For a while, she won't abandon me.
This doll has some messed up mentality from the beginning.
Her parents came home after dinner and left in a taxi, saying they're busy.
안 들어갔니?
Aren't you going to go inside?
I'll be here for a bit more.
그러렴. 하지만 너무 오래 있으면 이 하레비가 데리러 올 거야.
Alright, but if you stay here for too long, I'll come and get you, okay?
Okay.
Even after her grandpa went into the house, the little girl stood still and watched where her parents disappeared to. She ended up not showing them her diary. Is she thinking about how she always said, I'm going to show my mom and dad the diary later? I can't really read her expressions.
I'll promise.
The little girl talked to me. Promise? To me?
Mom and Dad said they won't be coming for a year this time. But I'll be fine since I have Grandpa and you. Grandpa and you won't just disappear. Then it's fine.
The little girl took a deep breath.
Let's be together forever.
Her eyes were serious. Forever. I don't trust words like that. A toy can't believe things like that.
I'll never be apart from you. It's our promise.
Her eyes are right in front of me. Her young, bright eyes. Right now, there is no diary or her parents. It's just the girl and me. I feel the familiar relief creeping up again. What is this feeling? I feel like I have her all to myself.
Ooh boy.
We will be together forever.
Even though I know that that's a lie. Why?
Even if someone else calls you tacky,
Why do those words make me feel so good?
even if I accidentally spill hot tea and make you dirty,
Why am I so bothered by her saying those words out loud in that small voice?
even if you get ragged, even if I get old. Since you're my first friend who promised to be by my side forever, you always have to be with me, okay?
Are her words true? Can it be true? Can I believe her?
You can't just leave like Mom and Dad, okay?
Stupid little girl. There's no way I can leave. Unless you throw me away, I will always be at the same spot. I want to believe. I want to believe her. Okay, I will believe her. The little girl was always by my side ever since we met. She told me that I'm her first friend. She told me that we'd be together forever. Yeah, maybe. Let's trust the little girl. She won't throw me away. She won't forget me. And that diary is just for the two of us.
그렇게 믿었는데.
Oh, oof. Yeah, I know that feeling, Smooth. I always hate having to cancel on Coco.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Like
Oh.
sometimes I'll need to be able to continue just because, I don't want to disappoint people looking forward to the stream either, but real life comes first.
Yeah, and it was nice that Moon was able to step in.
I believed that.
그렇게
I believed it.
믿었는데. 날
I believed so much that she'd never throw me away.
Dad?
깜짝 방문이란다, 우리 딸.
Surprise, honey.
Wow.
잠깐 여기에 들를 일이
Is this the
있었단다.
same thing?
내일 아침에는
I
비행기를
think
타야
so.
하지만 그래, 기쁘구나.
Why are they showing this again?
시간이 별로 없. 그리고 자, 이거
Like, they
받거라.
literally just showed this like 10 minutes ago.
Yep.
새 인형이란다. 전에 있던 건 마음에 안 드니?
Something strange happened. The little girl got a new doll.
Oh.
She played with me like she used to, but she started to glance at something else every once in a while. The new doll was more fluffy than I am and had a cooler ribbon. It was 3 days after that she held the new doll and said hi.
Which part of me didn't she like? There are too many to choose.
Yeah, that's the same voice actor for the wizard, probably. Who also kind of sounds like the owner of the cafe, Hoban. Probably just reusing him. Smooth. I really hope this is the final stream.
I'm already dirty and have sewing marks. I'm even smaller than the new doll. I have a worse smell than the new doll.
Oh no, I don't think the wizard is dull, based on their conversation.
So fluffy.
She said the same thing to the new doll, what she said to me when she first hugged me.
I'm not gonna lie, the new doll is cute. But I still feel kind of sad for the other one.
Yeah.
Let's have a tea party.
That day, there were 3 participants at the tea party.
Grandpa!
As soon as she gets home from kindergarten, she takes off her bag and looks for her grandpa. Did something happen again?
아이고, 우리 소녀이 무슨 일이야?
Oh, sweetie, what happened?
What do I do? What do I do?
차근차근 말해봐.
Why don't you calm down and explain?
We're going to have a dance show at the kindergarten, and the boy who's my partner.
The little girl blushed.
Oh, already.
It's strange. I've never seen her make that face.
I think that boy likes me, Grandpa.
아이고, 그렇구나.
I see.
So, we're starting rehearsals tomorrow, and I have to wear a skirt to rehearse.
Congrats, Jade.
Ooh, congrats.
I thought it was strange. The girl hasn't looked at me once. She was only this interested in something when she was writing in her diary.
오늘 이 하랩이랑 같이 옷 사러 갈까?
Should we go shopping today?
Really?
정말이지. 소녀에게 제일 이쁜 치마를 사러 가자꾸나.
Let's go buy a pretty skirt for you.
I don't really like skirts.
Ooh, a tomboy, I see.
Besides, I have a bunch Mom bought me.
하지만 마음에 드는 치마는 없는 게지.
But you don't have one that you like, right?
Yeah, to be honest.
그럼 나가자꾸나.
Then let's go out.
Okay.
Oh, they must be going out somewhere. The little girl held her grandpa's hand and went to the front door. Wait. What about me? Why isn't she taking me? Wait! What about me? I felt angry for the first time. Something wriggled and crept up inside of me. I started to hate the girl. She promised to be with me all the time.
Grandpa, doesn't this look weird?
전혀 이상하지 않아요.
It doesn't look weird at all.
Then why does it feel so weird?
이렇게 조이는 옷은 싫어하지 않니?
Wait, how old is she now? Why are we
Your
talking
cheeks-
about tight?
Too young.
Right? Because isn't she still like in kindergarten?
Yeah.
Don't you like clothes that are that tight?
Yes, but I have to wear it since I have to look pretty today.
The little girl keeps staring at the mirror.
Smooth, please.
Oh, hey, when my parents come, I'm going to ask them to get me a puzzle toy.
퍼즐.
A puzzle toy?
Yeah, you can bend it and make it into weird shapes. Everyone else but me has it.
그래 그래. 다음 달쯤에 온다고 했으니까 말해보거라.
Alright, they said they'd come next month, so you can ask them then. The girl hasn't touched me for days. I just sat still in the corner of the living room. I sat still in the same place.
I don't really like it, but everyone else has it.
Oh, good old peer pressure.
I can't really understand what she's saying, but I could tell that she wants a new toy. Then what about me? When is she going to be with me? The girl looks at my side. Oh, we caught eyes. Will she talk to me? I have a little bit of hope. She hasn't played with me for a long time. Hurry and pick me up. Hurry. Hurry. But the girl soon looked away. She clearly expressed her indifference to me. All my hope melted away immediately.
Let's eat, Grandpa.
The little girl beamed towards her grandpa. She used to smile at me like that. Has she changed? Have I been abandoned already? Now, will she never look at me again?
Diary. The teacher called on me, but the kid beside me.
I had no choice but to sit still in the same spot in the living room. I felt like the girl would never look for me again. I saw the same view every single day and hoped for the little girl to give me her attention. Suddenly, I think of when I was at the store. Of when I spaced out not knowing waiting was waiting. Of when I was indifferent to others touching or looking at me. Am I slowly changing from how I was then? Even when I get thrown away or locked up where no one can see me, will I be fine? But she promised. She promised that we'd be together forever. She said that diary was just for the two of us.
여기 있어.
Here you are.
아이고 이런
Oh no, you got dusty.
먼지가 많이 쌓여 있네.
When I came to my senses, her grandpa was holding me and dusting me off. I haven't been held up by someone in such a long time. I looked to my side but didn't see the new doll that was beside me. Did the little girl put it somewhere else? There was no way to know.
The girl's grandpa took me to another place. Where should I put you? The girl's grandpa's probably putting me somewhere where I can't be seen. I see. He might think that I'm not needed anymore. So he might be trying to throw me away. This place will be good. The grandpa put me on a bookshelf in the library. This bookshelf is where all the fairy tale books the girl read last year are. I see. Since she doesn't read fairy tale books anymore as well. And I'm not needed anymore too. That's why we're all together. Thank you. He's thanking me? About what?
그 아이가 여기에 잘 적응할 수 있도록 도와줘서.
Thank you for helping her get used to this place. Oh, I see. This grandpa used me from the start, so that his granddaughter can like him more. So that his granddaughter can get used to this place more. So that his granddaughter can have something to play with. He used me as he pleased. He's thanking me now after all that. Just one thank you cannot be enough. One thank you cannot get rid of all the disappointment I feel. Is my role done now? Like these fairy tale books by my side. Am I going to be thrown away now? But this grandpa guy must be happy since he keeps on smiling. He doesn't even know how much despair I feel, and he's just happy to look at his granddaughter's traces. Exploiters. She said I'm her first friend. She said let's be together forever. And this is how they treat me now? Then they shouldn't have let me get my hopes up in the first place. In the end, that grandpa and his granddaughter are the bad ones. Exploiters who've used me. I will never forget this. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I spent nights and days on that shelf. How much time has passed? A couple months? A couple years? I couldn't know. Meanwhile, no one called my name. But I still remember my own name. Grandpa used to just pass by me, but right now he was standing in front of me. There was something in his hand. That's the new doll I saw before. He put the new doll beside me. The fairy tale books and me and that new doll. What a fantastic collection. He wants to display all the things the girl has thrown away like this. I think that maybe everything was an illusion. It was probably an illusion to think that I'm special. The first doll and the first friend. It was all an illusion. The promise to be with each other forever was an illusion. A lot of time passed after the new doll came. The little girl sometimes passed by the bookshelf I was on. She glimpsed at me, but it was never me she was looking for. Is she still writing in her diary? She used to say it's a diary for just the two of us, but she probably forgot all about that now. Yeah, she would have forgotten all about it. Night changed to day changed to night, and the girl grew. She got taller, and her face got more mature. The grandpa sometimes came into the library and coughed. It was only him who dusted me from time to time. It was the only time I could move. And his cough was especially worse today. And with a thump, he collapsed to the ground. Oof.
He coughed for a while on the ground, but soon turned quiet. Without a single budge, the girl's grandpa quietly lost his life.
Yeesh. Right in front.
Right?
The door opened later, and I heard the girl scream. I heard a scream, deep breaths, a sob, and a wail in that exact order.
Oh, I didn't know he died right there. That sucks.
A few moments later, two men I've never seen before took away her lifeless grandpa's empty shell. The girl blankly stared at the window, and tears fell from her eyes again. After sleeping on the floor, the girl got up and looked through the shelves. Is she looking for traces of her grandpa? And then she starts to stare at the shelf I'm sitting on. She looks surprised to see the fairy tale books beside me.
Oh.
She must have realized that her grandpa kept them all along, the way she made a sad face. And then she started crying again. She looked to the left and caught my eyes. How long has it been since we stared into each other's eyes? A few weeks? A few months? A few years? I don't know. The girl stared at me.
This is...
And then something amazing happened. She reached out to me. In years. Does she remember me? Does she remember the promise she made to me? Does she remember the promise to be with each other forever? And will she call my name again? A million thoughts flashed into my mind at that moment. Remember me again. Pick me up again. I yelled to myself. Right now at this moment. Until her hand touches me. Her hand is so close. Soon, if she reaches out a bit more, she'll touch me. She chose me. She reached out her hand to me, and not the books or the other dolls. I am your first doll. I am your first toy. So choose me again. Says chose, but choose, I'm sure. I sat still here waiting for you. At that moment, the door opened. The girl stopped her hand at the same time.
여기 있었구나.
Here you are.
Mom.
The girl immediately looked away from me. She looked at her mom and ran to her. She ran into her mom's arms.
Mom. Grandpa.
She didn't say anything, but she started sobbing.
그래, 많이 힘들지?
I know, I'm so sorry.
여기는 안 되겠구나. 엄마가 정리할게.
You can't stay here. I'll clean up this place.
계속 흔적을 보면 마음만 더 아파지니까.
You only get more upset if you see traces of him.
Mom, hi.
일단 거실로 나가자. 네 아빠도 와 있단다.
Let's go out to the living room first. Your dad's here too. The girl's mom took her out of the library. The door closed and the room was filled with silence again. I had no choice but to sit still at the spot. If I could, I wanted to cry like she did. If only I could. And then the next day came. The door opened again.
I still had hope from yesterday. I hoped that maybe the girl would come in again and pick me up. But it wasn't her who came into the library.
여길 다 치워야겠어.
I should clean everything in here.
고서들만 남겨놓고 나머지 잡동사니는 치우는 게 낫겠지?
It'd be best to clean up everything except the antique books.
그 애가 여길 들어오면 외롭기만 할 테니까.
She'll only feel more lonely if she comes in here. Her mom brought a huge box into the room and started to put everything in it. As she pleased, she put in all the traces of the girl and her grandpa. That doesn't seem right to me, but I know some people do that because of dealing with grief in different ways.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the type that I'd prefer to have memories of the person I lost around, but
Same.
you know, I know people need to handle it in their own way. The crayons and sketchbooks at the bottom shelf. The plastic machines that made weird noises. She put all the things the girl used to play with in one huge box. Soon she reached to the shelf I sat on. Again, she put the dolls next to me into the box without a single moment of hesitation. And it was my turn next. There was no exception. There was no special immunity for me. Maybe such a thing never existed in the first place. That thought came to my mind only as I was put into the box. But I still remember. The girl definitely tried to pick me up. Amongst all the fairy tale books and the dolls, she saw me and tried to hold me. Anyways, I was put into the box and moved to a room I've never seen before. And I couldn't see the girl again. Time passed and I was locked inside the room of abandoned toys. I waited until the moment she called my name. I thought I'd have to wait inside this place forever. But soon my waiting gradually turned into resentment. Exploiters. Bad people. She shouldn't have let me get my hopes up in the first place. She shouldn't have promised in the first place. He shouldn't have told me that waiting would be enough. I keep on. Yeah, it gets really creepy. Waiting. Even though I hate her this much. Even though I hate waiting this much. I keep on waiting. I hate myself for waiting. I resent myself for waiting. I feel like going crazy for waiting. But I end up waiting. Since that grandpa said that waiting is enough. Since I remember how her crying face made us smile when she first saw me. Since I remember. I still remember how that little girl was then. I still clearly recall the moment she gave me hope. And I met him. The man called the Wizard. And then it started. This hopeful game. And the game ended. Finally! The end! Oh, come on. Like, series, I'm like, thanks for the backstory. We could just end it here. Not by me, but by other dolls. The villain was me. And the hero was them. I'm just a scarred teddy bear that can't do anything but wait. Let's admit it. I'm not pretty like them, and I'm not a cool doll. All I have to put up is that I was the first. Ooh, I think my throat's gonna give out, y'all.
Do you want to go get some water?
I've got water, but it's not doing much, so you want to take over for now?
Okay. Yeah, just let me go grab my water since I'm out of tea.
Sure.
May take like a second.
Yeah, little break then. Oh, Lord. My throat.
It's almost, yeah, we're like almost at the 2-hour mark. Oh, please let this game end soon. Please. No more. Please. When will this game put me out of my
Also,
misery?
I mean, this is probably something we should have thought about long ago, but I think we should take the voice acting off so we don't have to wait till they finish reading their line.
Yeah,
If
that's a
that's
good
possible
idea.
to do.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do I just have to give you up? Like the other dolls did? Do I have to give you up and leave this room? Apollo. It's the name of the abandoned doll. Apollo. It's the name of the damaged doll. Okay, Apollo. It's the name of the hurt doll.
They're just dragging this shit out more. Being over dramatic.
Apollo. It's the name of the doll that has abandoned its owner. No. Stop calling me now. You forgot me anyways. I'm going to abandon you, so you forget me too. I don't want to hope anymore. No more, Apollo. Your name? Oh! Apollo? Yes, it's definitely Apollo. And then a miracle happened. The girl called my name. Right. You're the doll Grandpa brought me. And... Huh? Why am I crying? Oh. I must have missed you a lot.
Oh.
I feel like I can meet Grandpa again after finding you. Aww.
See, this is how it should have been. Just her finding him. If only the mother hadn't put him in the storage.
Yeah.
But I mean, to be fair, he is kind of psycho.
Like, he was pretty nasty even before the abandonment.
Right? I think he had some issues. He came faulty.
I forgot all about you. For a long time. I didn't even know that you were here. Oh, right. I'll get you a new ribbon. Consider this my apology for forgetting you for so long. See, the thing about this, though, that is rough is if he were just a regular doll that didn't have any sentience or a soul, which, you know, is what Jackie would expect, it's no big deal. But the fact that he was conscious for all those years and just stuck, unable to move or do anything, I mean, that's already a pretty terrible state to be in, even if you're being played with.
Mm-hmm. Just like Toy Story.
They say when a doll gets a new ribbon, it's reborn. Who says that, Jackie? Who?
Right? I never heard that.
It's just what people say, but you'll feel like a new doll if I get you a new ribbon. The moment I put the new ribbon on you, you're going to be born again.
Just please watch what you say to him from now on, Jackie, because he takes everything too far.
And I'll introduce you to my family. Huh? What's with the feather?
Did she seriously forget everything that happened then?
My name was called. I don't want to believe it, but my name was called. I thought I'd soon abandon my owner and leave this place. I never thought that I'd leave this place because my name was called. I put my hand on the doorknob. I could hear the door unlock. The door's unlocked.
Yeah, I guess when we clicked forget the name, we really did forget just everything. But I'm wondering how, in her mind, the explanation for the other boys is then? Like, she still knows that they were dolls, I guess?
She really called my name. And she told me to come back again. She remembered me. He said that waiting is enough. That's what her grandpa said. I turned the doorknob and opened the door. Light.
Huh? We've met before. Right. That feather might turn dolls into humans.
She can't take her eyes off of me.
Yes. I've forgotten you since that day.
Her face looked like she was about to cry. Is she happy that she could see me again?
No, she's crying. She's like, oh shit, I unleashed a monster.
Not this shit again. I'm so happy that I found you. Have you been staying in that dark room?
She smiled at me. Her smile reminds me of the days when she was young. She approached me and she hugged me.
Okay, that's kind of cute.
Yeah. She's my owner. The one that I've been waiting so long for. Don't ever forget again.
Yes.
Don't do this. Not again. Don't leave me again. Remember my name. I don't want to be nameless.
Hey, we did it, y'all!
A doll's relationship with their first owner. Is that important? You stupid girl.
Ah, back to being a tsundere.
She called my name. I do not want anything else.
Oh, that's it?
Oh?
That was abrupt. But
There's
you know
probably
what?
gonna be an after credit scene.
Oh, yeah, probably. Oh my god. Is this it, really? Is this gonna be him singing now at the end?
Oh boy.
Prepare yourselves, y'all.
Ah, no, it's still Jackie.
Yeah, that's fine. Her voice is nice.
I'll wait to celebrate until the after credits scene. Oh,
Right?
that's cute though.
Yeah, that is. I like this little animation. I mean, he is a very messed up character, but I do kind of feel bad. But at the same time, I'm like, bruh, you put them through hell.
You know, he put us through more hell than them.
Right? We suffered more than Jackie did. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I'm so emotional. After all these years, we're finally free. I know we'll have to watch the bad endings eventually, but right now I'm just like, thank god it's over. Ah, such a good voice compared to when the guys are singing. Smooth, I tell you, there were so many times I just wanted to quit. But Coco really kept me going. Sometimes she's like, we're almost there. Hang in there.
This is why I rarely, when I play a dating sim type game, I usually just stick to 1 or 2 routes
Yeah.
at most.
I don't know what it is about dating sims that they're always so long. I mean, not all of them, but like a lot of them are. Like, I still haven't even finished Seduce Me 2. Like, I've decided I was just gonna, you know, play the rest on my own time, and I just haven't done it yet. I will say, though, I'm still kind of disappointed. I want more Soy and Shinbi and Eugene.
Right?
I wonder if they're in the DLC, and I'm like, is it worth it? I don't know if I can do it, y'all.
Oh man.
Oh god, yeah, we do need to finish the letter. If Coco can do it, then we can too. Although Coco, I can't believe. She just told me that it took 10-hour stream for one route. Or one chapter. But yes, now that we're finally done with this, I plan to return to streaming South Park so I can finish that one up. And then after that, who knows? I have other games waiting in the wings. Just interesting how the other doll that, you know, came second after him, we never see that one causing trouble.
It just saw Apollo and was, you know what? I don't want to become like that. I'll just be chill.
Right? So the Twitter is managed by Red from Nameless. Interesting.
Wait, the Chariots?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's... Oh,
So they have someone writing in character as Red.
that's cool. I love that.
Oh my gosh. I guess we get the harem ending then, because she has all these boys now. I do like that. Having a harem ending is pretty cool. Yes, the end!
Freedom!
Oh yeah, they're all gone. Okay, just wanted to check. Let me just see what else they have here.